So this is my 2022 Ford Maverick XLT Hybrid with the luxury package. And today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on replacing the rear speakers, and I'll do a different tutorial on replacing or adding a powered sub to it at another time. First things first, you're going to want to scoot your front seats all the way forward, give yourself some room to work. I took off the two tall headrests on the back just so that I can push this down all the way here. And then we'll start pulling panels. So I'm actually going to lift this up first. Pull my tab here. Let that lock into place. So the first panel that's got to come out is this one right here. And if you just kind of give this a tug right there, it'll just pull straight up. Okay, next piece is this one. And it's kind of weird because it kind of just slides out. So I'm going to actually get a pry tool and slide that out. A little tricky to do with one hand. There it goes. Broke a tab free on top and bottom, and then it slides. So it's got this little inserting piece. It's kind of a T shape, you see that? And it slides into that channel right there. So when you're going back in, you slide it in and out. All right. Now that I've got those out, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just yank this one off and loose down here, and then I will have to switch the seat position. Okay, this one's tricky. I don't love this one, but for starters, you're gonna want to loosen this. You don't take it off, but just loosen it. So I'm gonna just pull right there. Get this piece loose in here. And then that'll allow you to loosen this piece. Now there's a bunch of tabs on the side, and you kind of have to just pull this way directly out. And it's a little bit tricky. I'll see if I can get my camera set up at a good angle. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to pull this panel, and it's really tricky, so I'll probably end up doing a time lapse on this, but I'm going to Okay, so if you're looking at this, the way it sits, I'll just show you kind of the tabs. So you've got two tabs up in this plastic. You've got two tabs below. So this sits right in here by the seat belt. And then you've got a tab there and a clip clear down low. So it's kind of a tricky little piece. But once you get that, now you get to move to the speaker piece. Okay, before you can pull the speaker panel, there is one 7mm screw right here that I'm going to remove. Okay, now once that 7mm screw is removed, you have to lift. There's like two T-locking tabs, so you have to lift and come out. So this is going to be tricky. Oh, I might have got one there. Got the lower piece out. Okay, I'm gonna have to get something to push up on the plastic so I don't break it. So I'm gonna creep in here behind these tabs, see if I can't push up to get them out. There you go. I just had to, so I pried this in here, lift it up, and then I was able to get it to come out. And there you go. Now we've got access to the speaker here. And what I'll do is go ahead and just pull on the little wiring harness to release it. So I'm gonna clip and wham, we're out. So now I should be able to unscrew the old speaker and put my new stuff in. Okay, so here's the OEM speaker. What I've done is I've got these clips references, and the OEM is a 4-inch. Excuse me, these aren't clips, they're infinity references. And so I was able to use the OEM mounting points, and you can see that I've got clearance all the way through on the speaker. So I don't think we're going to have any bumping, rubbing, grinding noises. I may pack the rear with a little bit more foam. There's a little bit that comes with this. I may just get some door sealer. I'm going to see how it fits, put it in, and do a sound check on it and see if it's rattly. Normally I would use the adapter that is going to look like this, the Ford OEM adapter. I ordered the wrong one, apparently. So what I've done is I actually just snipped it, and I clamped on these little piggyback adapters. And I did that so that I can take, and for giving the signal to my subwoofer, I'll piggyback off this signal and I'll go to my subwoofer on each side to feed the high level input on that. Now I know most people would elect to just go with 4x4s back in there, or 4-inch speaker back in there, but fit and finish seems good. Everything seems to be going back in just fine. I just did a little sound check, sounds really good, so I'm actually going to leave it. And I saw some other guy on a forum that did this, and I think it's going to work out pretty good for me. There's no rattling going on, so sounds good.